Hey guys, sorry for the delay in this video. I will be going over the Triskelion Treasures update, which included an update to the crystal chest. Now, a lot of people have tried to get the 3 pieces required for the Triskelion key, but unfortunately I've heard that it takes quite a lot of time. Considering the Triskelion pieces aren't tradable, it would take quite a while to really get one. Maybe they'll change that in the future, but pickpocketing I've heard doesn't work too well, and I haven't heard people being terribly lucky with monster drops. So for now, I will just be covering the Crystal Key update, and unfortunately, I will not be covering the Triskelion Key. Now in the future, if I do start getting the pieces, which you can get by killing most of the monsters which require 80+ Slayer, it's from the rare drop table, and if you smith anywhere from myth to rune ceremonial swords in the artisan's workshop, and you get at least 80% on your scoring, harvesting a wishing well fruit, and pickpocketing elves and dwarf traders, which right now seems to be the most feasible way of getting them, chopping elder evil trees, and hunting kingly implings. And this will all yield level 50 tri-red armor, the Dragonstone armor, and while you can get it from the crystal chest, it is very, very rare. So maybe I'll test my luck out and we'll see how we do. I have 20 crystal keys here. Right now they are selling for a little bit under 100k each, in case you're interested. I just want to see how much they've changed it and how basically good my luck is, so here we go. Alright, so here is my final loot, and if you notice, I'm about just shy of 950k. Bear in mind that I spent 2 mil on 20 keys. Now, bear in mind that I also got another key set, so this is about 1 mil in total, because the key is about 100k a piece. And that means that unless you buy the keys for 50k or a little bit under, you're not going to profit or even really break even unless you get lucky. As you can see, I got a palm seed, and of course you get a dragonstone each time, so I actually profited a little tiny bit. Now, what this means is that essentially Slayer can kind of be nice in this way because you get a lot of keys while doing Slayer. So as I said, don't buy keys for probably anything over 50k if you want to really profit or break even. Maybe if you are trying to get the Dragonstone armor, then I can understand that. They've definitely improved the loot though, because I didn't get any spinach rolls, which is fabulous because that was the stupidest thing they probably could have added ever to this. But it's not a bad haul, it's really not. So I assume that keys will probably hover around 50k. It depends on if people get the statistic better of, you know, what the ratio of getting better drops are, maybe such as palm seeds. And maybe it'll be higher depending on if people are trying to get the Dragonstone armor, but I heard that it is ridiculously rare to get it from the crystal key chest. So I guess you'll have to test your luck by finding the Triskelion treasures. I don't know if they plan on making it more likely to get the 3 key pieces. I know right now, as I said, that they are super rare and they're very hard to get, so it's definitely not even really worth it to try and spend hours upon hours and hours and hours trying to get it. You're kind of just playing RuneScape, you know, see how it works out for you. Maybe just slaying a little bit, doing some smithing, and maybe pickpocketing here and there if you're not already 99. Because if you're 99, it would kind of be a waste, but So that's all I have for you guys for this video. I apologize again for the delay on getting this out. You know, our schedules are kind of mixed up right now, and I can only record on the weekends. So I'd say go experiment yourself, and if you get any Dragonstone armor, then you are one lucky son of a gun. So I actually decided to go back and test out my own statistic, basically getting around 50k worth a chest, and let's test out my luck again. Alright, so here's my haulings from the second time around. Initially, it looks like I didn't make as much as I did the first time, but if we remove these keys, and then we add about 200k on, I actually made a little tiny bit more than I did last time, but it's still within the 50k range of what I made. I didn't get any runes this time, and granted I didn't get any palm seeds, but the funny thing is that obviously my uncut Dragonstones amount remains the same. My rune plate bodies also stay the same, and so do my rune bars and my grimy torstals. I got some diamonds and rubies as well, and more lanthanum seeds, and some ore, of course. So, as I said, it probably will be about a 50k or so haul if you have a larger amount of keys. Obviously, you're going to be making more than others on some of these, but it seems when you get around 10, 20, 30, 40, it boils down to being about 50k per chest loot, which I think, again, is still pretty good. So it looks like my statistic from earlier stands. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be trying to get more update videos out, and maybe we'll be revisiting HTML5 beta and the interface beta soon. It's now in beta stage. So I'll see you guys then.